I got hired as a peace officer with Calgary Transit back in 2008. That time I was 21 years old. I loved my job. I had a lot of fun doing that. Was there for 7 years, and then I jumped over to the City of Calgary's community safety side as a peace officer there. Been doing that ever since. I had a lot of fun. A few years ago, I was part of our vulnerable persons team with community safety. And with that, I would go out and check on those who are rough sleeping, bring them food hampers, and bring them resources. Something I really enjoyed. I own a house, I'm in a happy marriage, and everything's going great. I had reached a point with my career where, I wasn't sleeping properly with some PTSD issues. Some stress, some stuff I hadn't been dealing with. My marriage was falling apart. I got to a point where it's not safe for me to be in this house anymore. I took my vehicle and I just drove without a plan of where to go or what to do. I felt embarrassed that I couldn't talk to family about what I was experiencing because I just didn't think they'd understand. What I was really looking for was I just needed some time and space to have some downtime. I don't drink, I've never done drugs, just wanted a safe spot. For 5 days, that was in my vehicle. And this was in the middle of December during a brutal snowstorm. Although it was cold out, to have that space just to try and recover. I eventually confided in a coworker kind of what I was experiencing by day 6, and they had recommended Legacy Place.
Hi, good afternoon. This is Diana with Legacy Place. How can I help you?
Yes, hello. I need help. I need someone to talk to.
Hi. Who am I talking to?
You're talking to Fred.
Fred, my name's Diana.
And I was a wreck. I hadn't been sleeping. I was, staying in my truck overnight and then going to work and putting on this face that everything's fine. That was tough.
Thanks for taking my call.
Yeah, you're welcome, Fred. Fred, what's happening? What's making you make a call to Legacy Place today?
So Diana said, hey, come meet me. Here's the address of the Legacy Place house. I'm on my way. We're gonna get you, we'll have a conversation, we'll get you set up.
Good morning. Welcome to the Legacy Place house.
And I went there and I had about a 2-hour conversation with Diana. It was the first time in a long time that I actually felt heard. Someone who was sitting across the table from me and understood kind of what I was saying. She said, you know what? You're exhausted, sleep, right? There's a bed upstairs for you, rest. And I hadn't been eating, I hadn't been sleeping, but I crawled into bed and I slept for like 2 days. And that was the starting point kind of my journey to recover and kind of find out what I needed without that place, and still trying to be in my truck and juggle work and figure out family and all that, and it gave me what I needed.
Legacy Place Society is a phenomenal organization that truly believes in the well-being of the individuals and families of the first responder community, and that includes also the veterans and the military personnel.
When I was there, I met other people who were staying at the Legacy Place house. I remember one night there was a medic who was off from work, and he just gave me a big hug and said, "You're gonna be okay."
When they come to the door, it takes a lot of courage to walk through that door. That's the start of a very serious yet fulfilling and compelling journey towards restoration of their health.
The first week was just kind of, catching my breath. I signed up for therapy with a psychologist that deals with first responders. Started seeing him on a weekly basis.
The houses play a vital role. We've had over 2,500 clients use the houses over the years, as well as we've just surpassed 60,000 nightly stays. And it's a pretty compelling place of hope and healing.
To have Legacy Place, along with working with a professional, really kind of set me on the path to recovery.
There's a quote from Ram Dass that says, ultimately we're all just walking each other home, and I can truly say from my heart that is what legacy is all about. We are all just walking each other home.
Legacy does probably better than anyone else is treat someone with dignity and without judgment.
On behalf of Legacy Place Society, I just truly say thank you to the Rotary for the provision of such a generous gift that has helped our Calgary house become more modernized and comfortable and conducive to what our needs are. Beautiful flooring, cabinetry, the comforts of an air conditioner and a new furnace that's not rattling, and so much more. So, Rotary, we say thank you.
The Rotary Club of Calgary at Stampede Park, thank you doesn't begin to describe how I feel. Your donation of $82,000 is going to impact and help out so many first responders who are in desperate need of help and assistance. And rest assured that Legacy Place is the right place for them to be. Legacy Place does such amazing work and has profoundly altered the course of my life. So thank you very much.